Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my simulation matches. As Tony Chimmel introduces us, it is for the WWE Championship. John Cena defending it against Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. Now, a lot of people have been waiting to see this match. And, can you blame them? You want to see Cena get beat up by Daniel Bryan and come back as the champ and win. But I don't know. That's what I just assume is going to happen. I'm sure Randy Orton's going to muddle up this match by cashing in. But, you know what? Let's just pretend that this match goes for the full 15-20 minutes. And it's a full pay-per-view match. Actually, it's main event, so it would probably even be maybe a 20 to 25-minute match. I think they could put on a hell of a match. So let's just see how good of a match it can really be by simulating it here today. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena. It's happening right now.
The challenger from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, Daniel Bryan. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Alright, and there it is. There it is. Will Daniel Bryan become WWE Champion at SummerSlam? I would love to see it happen. But so many people are guessing that that's going to happen that I don't think that's what's going to happen. It is still way too early to predict anything. But let's see. Here we go. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. John Cena wearing his green t-shirt, not even going to take it off. Daniel Bryan starting off with a nice backbreaker to start off this epic match. One of these great matches that you want to see that might not ever happen. I'm still not really convinced that this match is going to happen. Who knows? Like Randy Orton, you'll never see it coming. When is he going to cash in? Like that's what I love about Money in the Bank. It adds so much. You have to watch every episode just in case the cash in. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Daniel Bryan again, focusing on the midsection of John Cena. The big issue for Daniel Bryan in this match is his finishing move is a submission move, whereas John Cena's is one that can be hit out of nowhere and pinned for the 1-2-3. So Cena has the extreme advantage in this match. And much like, let's see, who was it, CM Punk? Much like CM Punk said 2.5 years ago, probably about 2 years ago actually, in 2011, John Cena, you've become what you hate the most. You're no longer the Boston Red Sox. You've become the New York Yankees. Saying he's not the underdog anymore. He is the top dog. And Daniel Bryan in this match definitely is the underdog. I guess we could go over the backstage rumors. Like, there was a backstage rumor like a year ago that Vince McMahon doesn't like Daniel Bryan because he's small. And now they're kind of putting that on TV. So you've got to know that Mr. McMahon probably is impressed by Daniel Bryan. And they're putting it on TV as kind of a joke. Vince McMahon didn't like CM Punk because he was small. Jericho was probably the first small guy to get the championship. And he wasn't even all that small,
This kid is a great wrestling technician.
Well, I guess Mysterio, but I don't know. Mysterio has this crazy fan base that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I've never liked Mysterio, and I've never really understood the love for Rey Mysterio.
Did you hear how his leg connected?
John Cena, Luthez press.
Bam!
Right hands to the face of Daniel Bryan.
A huge match like this in front of the screaming WWE.
And this is not on a quick match setting. This is on normal setting, so this could go for about 10-15 minutes.
Nice fist drop.
It's going to be very interesting. Both of these superstars have a comeback. So who's going to win? Right now, it is too early to predict, but right now, I will say that Daniel Bryan wins, Orton cashes in. That's what I think. because it's a perfect way to get Cena away from the title. It's a good way to get Daniel Bryan the championship, and it's a good way to turn Randy Orton heel. It works all three ways. It's predictable, but you know what? If it works, it works. Look at that, Daniel Bryan reversing John Cena's attack, and he goes for the dropkick, and he misses. John Cena with the headlock now. Irish whip into the ropes. Turns it around into a nice headlock takedown. John Cena chipping away at Daniel Bryan slowly. These are very small moves, but they are amounting to a lot of damage. The history between these two superstars is extremely detailed. I think going all the way back to 2010. Daniel Bryan, of course, part of the original Nexus. The very first night they attacked on Raw, and Daniel Bryan made a mistake by choking Justin Roberts, and he got fired for it. He really did get fired, and there was such blowback from it that Daniel Bryan came back, and they brought him back at SummerSlam 3 years ago, I believe, and he was the surprise 7th team member or whatever that was. And he was brought back by John Cena. So I wonder if they're going to play that through for this thing, the history between these two, because they do have a lot of history. Last year, I think it was that, or I think he had Money in the Bank. I think Daniel Bryan had Money in the Bank. And I think this was before the SmackDown Money in the Bank and the Raw Money in the Bank. I think that was only last year's thing. Daniel Bryan had Money in the Bank. And he was going to cash it in, but he didn't know on who. Let's see. I want to say there's more to this story with Daniel Bryan, but I don't know. I think they have more history than I'm saying. They've both shared AJ, right? But who hasn't at this point?
These superstars are so unpredictable.
There's not a whole lot. Ooh, look at this. A takedown by John Cena. Going for a roll-up victory. Not going to happen. John Cena Irish whipping, and again, a headlock takedown. It's going to be very interesting to see when this match starts getting going. It is a normal match setting, so I don't expect it to be too exciting at the beginning of this match. Daniel Bryan focusing on the arm. On the arm, the head, and the midsection is what he needs to weaken up for that no lock or yes lock or whatever lock it is now.
Boy, he was able to reverse it, get out of that.
Daniel Bryan twisting that leg, taking Cena down, and again going for the arm. A very wise move, in my book at least. If I was Daniel Bryan fighting Cena for the championship, and my finishing move was a submission, my whole... Like, if I was Del Rio, for instance, my whole attack would be focused on that.
Great takedown there.
John Cena attacking the head of Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan a poke to the eye.
There's no doubt that our WWE fans watching live in places like
John Cena getting taken down again.
Germany, Australia, New
Now,
Zealand,
straight kick to the back. Daniel Bryan's kicks are deadly. Best in the business, maybe since Tajiri.
Once again, this is for the most coveted title in WWE history. The WWE
Daniel Bryan tying Cena up. An Irish whip.
has the headlock.
Returning it. And oh, look at this. Is he going for the no lock? He can't get it in.
Oh no! Oh!
Turned it into an armbar. And look at this again, attacking the arm of John Cena. John Cena's arms must be in a yellow by now. He's taken a lot of hits to them.
He was able to reverse
John
that.
Cena with a clothesline,
Did you
using
really
his injured
impact on that
arms.
clothesline?
Daniel Bryan reverses.
Wow.
And oh, he's got the no lock. He's got the no lock. It's in place. Is John Cena going to tap out at SummerSlam to Daniel Bryan? Oh, and look at this. John Cena reverses and gets out of it. But has the damage been done? Is John Cena weak enough that another finisher will put him away? Scoop slam. The arm draped behind the back of Daniel Bryan, hurting his arms now.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Daniel Bryan German suplex to John Cena. Daniel Bryan seems to be in control. Is he going to go for the pin? 1, 2, 3, it's over. Daniel Bryan wins, and he is your new WWE Champion. So apparently, this simulation predicts that Daniel Bryan is going to win by pinfall, 1, 2, 3. But is he going to get cashed in on by Randy Orton? That is the big question. I can't wait for SummerSlam, to be totally honest. The card doesn't look that bad, especially if Bray Wyatt will be a part of it. So there you go, let's get a nice good picture of Daniel Bryan, the new WWE Champion. I hope it happens, and I hope Randy Orton cashes in on him. It works all 3 ways. Let's just see if it happens. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King. Thank you for watching this simulation video. Checking out.